Hi everyone, my name is Karen Slater from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting. I've been inspired by my beautiful friend Sue Jardine, who is the director of Intuitive Coach. She's an amazing life coach, intuitive healer, intuitive NLP guru. She does timeline therapy and hypnosis as well, and she's a very good friend of mine. And it has been my intention to do a weekly video for you all. However, I've allowed my insecurities to get in the way, and I've focused more on how I come across, how I sound, how I look, and it's actually been a real blocker for me. So this week has been such a great learning curve for me, because you know what? It's actually not about me. It's about what I love to do, and my passion is to be of service to the creator, source of all the universe, in service of you. So I've promised Sue that I would do this every week, and I've promised my spiritual team that I have, because we all have a team of the collective consciousness that is there waiting to work with us, that I will remove myself from the equation and I will be of service to them and to you. So here we go. I hope you enjoy. So I'm using today Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. Oh, it's upside down, sorry. Robert Reeves Healing Therapy, Flower Healing Therapy Oracle cards. I'm doing great so far, aren't I? Again, it's not about me, so I'm doing this in one take, and however it comes out is however it's meant to be. What you see is what you get. So the first card that we will draw is for Monday and Tuesday of this week. So that would be Monday the 7th and the 8th of March. Let's see what card wants to come out. So the card that I've drawn out, oh, I love this, is You Are a Spiritual Healer. And that is the, oh, and I can't even see, the crocus. Okay, I should have put my glasses on. So isn't that such a beautiful flower? And what I love about these cards is that there is healing energy in nature and in flowers. And anyone that talks to me or works with me knows that I'm so passionate about nature. And what I love about this is that in order for us to exist on this planet, we actually need the oxygen of the trees that they create. And in order for the trees of this planet to exist, they need the carbon dioxide from us that we create. So there's a balance of harmony there. They actually, we can't survive without each other. And I just think that as a human society, we've lost sight of that. You know, back in the day when we were working on the land and we relied on the land for healing, for medicinal purposes, and for the food that we needed, we were in tune with that, and we've lost that along the way. So what I'm being guided with this card by my spiritual team to advise you of for the You Are a Spiritual Teacher is that in all of your actions and everything that you do, you have the opportunity at any time, and I love this, I've learnt this from A Course in Miracles, is that you are either the student or the teacher. And in any given interaction that you have, the opportunity is there for you to be either or both. And so what I'm feeling very strongly is for Monday and Tuesday this week, I actually feel like you may have situations around you where it's actually going to be easy for you to slip into your old negativity thought processes and patterns. And what happens when we do that is we actually go into our neuro pathways that we already have developed over the years of constant thinking in a particular way. So you're being given opportunities this week to actually stop, take a breath, be aware of your thoughts, and actually come from a higher place. And so what I do, and a tool that I use before I go into a conversation or if I'm asked an opinion, is I always will ask, what is for the highest good of everyone involved? What do I need to say for the highest good of these people? And so you're being asked in the first part of this week to really take a step back, to be aware of your thoughts and not to go into your old patterns. This is an opportunity for you to actually change your processes and change your patterns and become more aware of the impacts that you have on the people around you. We have an opportunity at any time to be a spiritual teacher. What does that mean? Well, that doesn't mean that we get in front of a group of people. What that means is you live your truth and you speak with your truth and you come from your heart center. And this is the opportunity for you to actually show other people a different way. And, you know, that's a blessing. And if you so choose to take that blessing, then you'll remember this, and this will be in your subconscious when you are faced with these situations. All right, so now I'm going to pull a card for Wednesday and Thursday. Yes, that's right. Okay. Peer pressure. Okay. I really should have put my glasses on. And this is Primrose. Beautiful card. Look at those colors. They're so beautiful. And as you gaze at these cards, and this is what I love about working with them, is the healing energy of the flowers actually comes through to you. So if you take a moment just to draw in the healing energy of these beautiful flowers. And what I'm feeling here, I feel like this is the theme for your week actually. Peer pressure, what does that really mean? Peer pressure means to me, and what I'm being guided also to share with you, is peer pressure means saying what you feel another person wants to hear, rather than speaking what's in your own heart. And you know, we get into situations where we want people, it's human nature, we want people to accept us and we want people to like us. But sometimes what that means is that we can actually not act in a way that's true to our inner being, that's true to ourselves, in order to receive that acceptance. And we may be put in situations where we feel that we need to behave in a way that's not right for us. We may be put into a situation where we feel that the integrity of the people around us is not in alignment with who we really are, and we feel this discord within ourselves. That's why our emotions are so important to us. They're our inner guidance to let us know when things aren't right. And so we can sometimes act and behave in ways or be accepting of behaviors that aren't in alignment with us. Now, it's not our place to ask people to change who they are, because they're all on their own journey. But what we can do is we can make a choice in that moment as to how we're going to maintain our own integrity. And so what I'm feeling for that is on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, if you find that you're in a situation of being around people who aren't in the same alignment as your value system, don't judge them, accept them for who they are, but you have the choice in that moment about how you're going to respond. And you can choose to either respond in a way that adds to that energy, or you can choose to respond in a way that's within your own heart center and within your own integrity. And that doesn't mean you need to be judgmental or cruel or say anything nasty. What that means is you can say, I appreciate where you're coming from, but this is how I feel about this. And how I feel about this is not allowing me to continue with this conversation or to continue with this situation. We'll need to find another way. So I hope that helps you with that. And just so you know, I'm impressed whenever I see a card. It'll be a word or the picture, and what I then do is I internally take a step back from my own mental mind. And yes, I do talk about my own experiences, but that's how we learn through experience. And I'm continuing to learn constantly every day about myself and the world, and working with the energy of the collective consciousness and my guides and angels. So there is a whole resource of energy available within this universe that is there to guide us and assist us at any time that we require this. And so don't be afraid to ask, but then don't be afraid to receive either. All right, so now we're pulling a card for Friday. Cleanse your energy, African Violet. Wow, all of the purples and pinks are coming out today, and they're my favorite colors. I love this. That's just beautiful. So cleanse your energy. All right. for me, cleansing your energy is nature. You can just step out in nature, appreciate the beauty of nature, and you'll feel when you actually tap into the beauty of nature that there is this vibrational frequency that comes out to meet you, and it meets you right here, and in that moment there's a healing that occurs. And also what I'm feeling and what I'm being guided to say to you about cleanse your energy is a great technique that I've used over the years is visualizing a waterfall. And I used to use this in my workplace. Whenever I would leave, I would visualize as I was walking out of the doors, so that I'm leaving everything at work. So I feel that this may be related to you work-wise, that there was a waterfall. And what I would do is I would imagine or visualize whatever technique works for you, that I was walking under a waterfall, and as I'm walking under a waterfall I would feel the water washing over me, which would actually cleanse me of all the energy of everything else that I'd picked up. I'm feeling drawn to, again, my heart center and my solar plexus here for you. And so what that means to me is that what I'm feeling with that is that you're taking on other people's energies. So another tool that I love and that I use, I love Archangel Michael, he's my fave. One of my faves is I ask for him to cut all emotional tubes of light to anyone that I've come into contact with in the day. And what that does is that, because we are energy and we're frequency and we connect energetically to every single person that we come in contact with or think about, so I always ask for him to cut that cord, that tube of light, so that I can maintain and keep my own energy. And in cleansing your energy as well, it can be a ritual, it can be a meditation, but you're being asked to do this so that you can in fact raise your vibrations to a higher frequency. And when we do this, what that allows is for the guidance of our angels, source, whatever your belief system is, it allows for us to raise our vibrational frequencies so that we're more in tune and we're more in alignment, and that means we're more receptive. We're on the right radio channel to actually receive the guidance that we're asking for, because we continuously ask for help. But what where we struggle is we aren't on the right channel. And that's it, as simple as that. If you try and change your radio station and you get all that static, and so when your energy is low and you've got this accumulation of everything that you've taken on from everybody else and from our own thought processes as well, we become static. And so anything that's trying to get through to us can't, because we're actually not on that same channel. So when you cleanse your energy, it's just such a relief. It's like the weight just lifts off your shoulders and you just go, one of my favorite mantras is not my monkey, not my drama. And it's taken me a very long time to learn that other people's stuff, and this is because I'm an empath, other people's stuff, it's not about me. It's actually their stuff, but because we're sensitive beings and we're energetic beings, we do pick up on the energy of other people and what they're going through, even if we're not consciously aware at the time that that's what we're doing. So yes, Friday is all about cleansing your energy. And if that means at the end of your week on Friday night that you run yourself a bath, men included, run yourself a bath, fill it with some beautiful essential oils, light some candles, get yourself a glass of wine and play some relaxing music. Water is just a natural conduit for us for cleansing, and I just think that would be a beautiful way for you to finish off your week. So anyway, thank you, Sue. I've done this. I hope that this brings you the guidance that you're looking for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will do this again next week. So thank you, everybody. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.